Have the Spectator, we have Ford, Austin, the winner, Butter, Flus, Jay, Jar, Quill, and Talon. So, what happened in your season, guys?
Okay, I ran from like 4 fuckers who all decided to each be in my caves at different times throughout my entire season.
We had to relocate a lot
I was
and caved
basically
poorly because of it.
We saw
Cyanal...
also Austin and Jay. I was behind a tree. Austin was like 5 blocks away from me.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Austin and
As
Jay,
you were running,
you know the people that were running? I think that was us.
no,
me
it
and
wasn't.
Evan.
It was
No,
Quill.
it was
Oh,
Quill.
wait, you saw
You
us
guys
in a
were in
cave.
the Quill.
Yeah,
as you
you
were
saw us-
running, Jar and Evan were just in a cave right below us.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then we got
I
really
didn't see
freaked
that.
out and we ran.
All I know
Yeah,
is that
we
we
were-
found Hyper when we left the Nether, and he literally like was unenchanted. He only had the 20 hearts, and like he had healing, which was the problem for us. But he destroyed us completely, and then we got to kill them. And
Yeah, like toward the end of episode 1, or no, like toward the beginning of episode 2, I found Hyper in my cave. I was like, huh, well that's how the season's gonna go.
Yeah.
I was literally so shocked a lot of people died in episode 2. I was expecting less fights. I mean, I knew there were gonna be like a few fights because of the map size, but I was expecting a lot less in like really early episodes. I was expecting more in like episode 4, 5, and 6.
You see,
But it was
my
really
season
spread
started
out.
off really bad because episode 2 I got poisoned to half a heart immediately.
Oh, I thought that
That was
Okay.
amazing to watch.
No,
Microphone muted.
Evan was Evan was Iron Man until like episode 5.
Oh my god.
But like I thought I was gonna die like the first attempt. I was gonna be like, no. I almost died to a skeleton because I ran into a cobweb.
Oh. What about you, Ford and Blues? Both are muted. Let's hope they unmute to talk.
We'll just
guess
never
not.
know about them.
We'll never hear about their perspective.
Who was Iron Man?
I think it
Oh, I
was
have no
either
clue.
Quill or Butter. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was you, Quill.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I got hit
took
before you
damage
did.
before after Butter did.
Yeah, it was Quill then.
Okay.
Cool.
I just
Well,
want
I
to
didn't
ask
know
Talon-
if
oh,
Ford or
sorry.
Flues took damage.
Talon, what happened with Sonic in them? Because like I was really confused.
I don't know. Sonic's just like, oh, there's people here. Then he killed somebody and died.
Oh.
And then after
Were
that, I
you-
just kind of talked to myself for half an hour.
Were you not
he
even
got killed
involved?
immediately.
Oh my god, Talon, you were... Oh, okay, Talon,
I feel
you
bad
were
for
in my
Evan.
cave as well.
Oh, really?
Like, episode 3, you were, Talon, you were like... I want to say like 3 blocks above me.
Oh my god.
We
Really?
we caved all of the diamonds that we had.
I ran from fuckers the entire game.
I was
I could not
completely
find my own
oblivious to you
cave.
being there.
Oh, all I know is I never saw anyone in my cave, and
We,
all I know is Butter saw us, like in episode.
Me and
3,
Evan
4?
caved for all of the diamonds that we had in episode 2 because we had a Y11
Aw.
mine shaft.
We didn't have any diamonds. I like the fact that nobody had like full diamond or anything. Like most of the stuff that people got were from kills.
Winter,
Really
I was
cool.
gonna try to kill Cyanal, but then I felt really bad because you
Oh,
were
you
already being
saw
chased
him?
by Austin.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
shot
yeah,
Cyanal
yeah.
once.
It was
and-
literally, we completely forgot when we killed Hyper. He gave us the speed potions, and we were like, okay, we have speed potions. That's something. And when we went to 0-0 and we started attacking Austin's team, we completely forgot we had a speed potion. So we decided to run back so that we could drink them, and then with literally everyone appeared when we drank them. So it was a fun. Like I had a lot of fun with Cyanal.
Yeah.
What they were just saying in the chat, if Yellow had waited maybe like less than 5 more seconds to rush Jay, he would have killed him. He was
Yeah.
getting help
Yeah,
from,
no, like I said this, like cause I shot Evan, like there was a ravine separating us during the fight in a forest. Shot Evan and it was one shot and he died, and that was the same time Jar was healing from it. If I had waited and meleeed them both, I would have killed them both. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
still getting regen from the compensation.
I only had a
Yeah, the
sharp one iron
compensation
sword.
changed everything.
I don't know why I never got anything better.
I had sharp
And
4
sharp
iron.
3! You did so much more damage to me.
There
Well, yeah,
were.
Oh no,
think-
it was probably because I was done healing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You were still
Yeah,
healing.
I was healing
That
while you
probably
were fighting.
explains.
You were meleeing me while I was healing, so if you didn't melee me while I was healing, you probably would have won that fight.
I had a sharp 3
Yeah.
book in my inventory for around like 10 minutes without realizing it.
Yeah, we both had sharp 3s, and I guess we got in a sharp
Okay,
3 book off
so-
of Yellow's team.
Apparently, what Joey said, there were like extremely good fights. Most of them were actually like solo. Oh no, never mind. So one of the good fights was mine with Cyano against Hyper. He completely destroyed us. It was like a 10-minute fight. And then Yellowbit and Lucidity against Jay.
Oh my god.
And the other one he named was Butter and Quill against Jar and
User
Evan.
joined your channel.
That was a good
That's
fight.
a
They're
really good fight.
good.
That was a good fight.
Welcome.
I didn't land too
Hey.
many shots, and I felt bad for Butter because Butter couldn't got singled out.
Oh.
I
Just
didn't
quite a
land
bit.
that many shots either. I landed like a couple on Butter at the end, but
Yeah, I did not do well that fight.
Hey, who's first dead boy? Yay!
The
Yeah,
inability to get
There was a lot of
saved
good,
my
How did
like,
that
fucking life.
happen?
Because I
Alistair,
jumped in the
tell us
water to
about it.
save you.
There was
Did
a
you
lot
get
of
nerfed
good
too
like
hard?
cave fights as well, like at the start, like with Alice, like
Yes.
like it was a huge clusterfuck. Like there was Alistair and Major, there was
Oh, yeah,
there was
yeah.
James, and then there was like who else? Glyph and
was
Rosef.
Bro-
All five
yeah,
of them,
Glyph and
all five
Rosef.
of them were in the same cave.
Yeah.
And
How did Major kill Glyph and Joseph?
because he
Well-
was
Yeah,
gaining
he had
like
200
regen
health.
hearts and such.
Oh.
from-
Yeah.
Well, for one, like he just rushed Brosif and got a good combo. I think it was a Microphone slight muted. backstab, but you know, when you're the only person on your team, you kind of have to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
so he got Brosif like that, and then Glyph didn't wait for regen, so
Oh, so
Match-
she meleeed
match-
without.
Match just completely crit
Yeah.
her out, I guess. It's
Yeah.
like I was just running through my cave and I ran into James like head on, and he lavaed me, and I didn't have lava. I didn't react with like water quick enough, so I ended up just like getting him down 3 hearts and not getting it. That's the first
For
time.
Alistar.
That's the first time I'm first dead in a recorded round, so it's kind
Oh.
of depressing. That
Aw.
that's how I lose that streak.
I'm
but-
happy I got a kill. Like after 3 seasons, I got a kill. Like after 2 actually, but
Evan
glad I
Evan
got a
said that
kill
he
and
was just
Butter
proud that he
didn't.
didn't die to PvE again for like the 8th time.
I was actually, I don't know when, there was like a time I saw you guys slow and I was like, oh, they're probably gonna
That
die.
was me. I was at half a heart.
Oh, okay, so it was you. Yeah, you were like 110 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
weird.
seeing
Like,
that.
I was in a completely different cave, like from episode 1, and like I at the end of episode 1 I saw someone's name tag, which I think I ended up being pretty close to where Madge was caving, so it could have been like any of the people that I ended up like in a cave with. But Madge said, "All right, I've got a pretty big cave over here. Why don't you come over?" So I did, and that ended up
Oh,
killing me basically.
By the way, all the footage is good, Winther.
okay.
That's-
By the way, where did you guys spawn? Me and Sinal spawned literally at 0-0.
we were
spawned
like
we spawned at the border.
300 blocks out. We were like 300, 400 blocks out.
Okay. I was like, we were really confused. We were literally at 0-0. And when we went to the Nether, we found we basically spawned in like Nether cave, so we couldn't really do much. We had melons, so we could have gotten potions. But then when we came back from the Nether, we found people, which was Hyper, and we had to fight him, and he got us
Microphone
really low. He
activated.
got us both to like 3 hearts and a half and 4 hearts. So he destroyed us basically.
There was
It was a really fun fight.
a lot of connection. Like the reason Sonic fought Hyper and Saya was because all 3 of them went to the Nether, and they
Oh.
and their portals all were decently close to each other. That's probably why you and Cyanal also fought Hyper, because all your
Yeah,
portals were so
probably.
close.
At the end,
Alright.
I was like, when we were in the last fight, when I saw Flus and Ford coming, I was like, okay, I need to go now and try and help them before they get killed by Austin. And I tried backstabbing Austin, but he literally saw me like 5 blocks when I was 5 blocks away from him. It was fun though. I had lots of fun. I don't know about you guys.
I did
I
too.
enjoyed it.
But I gotta go.
I like the team
See you
so
later.
much. So yeah.
Thank you for
probably
letting me
gonna-
play.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for hosting.
User disconnected
Winther.
from your channel.
Yeah, thank you everyone for playing. It was fun.
User disconnected from your channel.
Anyways,
User
I'm
disconnected
gonna
from your channel.
end the
Yeah, I have
freaking
to go as well.
after
Thanks
call
for
here.
hosting.
So yep. For watching the after call. Bye bye.
Yeah.